Hello and welcome to the channel. Right, we're going for a just a walk, a scenic walk without any scenery, but with a lot of walking. I don't think we're going truck spotting, although we might. You see, this stuff's floating around in my head. The stuff's floating around, and what it is I can't really decide. So I don't like having breakfast until I've burnt off some calories. I've got my body sort of moving. A cooker. But I haven't got my snippers with me. I suppose it looks like I'm not sure, but probably need to go and ask actually. It's not what. Oh, it's not so. Yeah. Oh, wee noisy dogs. So we're going on a walk. I've actually got my coat on. I don't really have well I do, but it got ripped like a wind cheater sort of thing. Or a light coat, because it's looking, I don't know, but it's looking a bit cloudy. It's looking, but I know it's definitely going to rain tomorrow. But it's looking a bit damp looking. Right, so I'm going to have to, the live stream yesterday got like 2,000 views. So in one regard it was quite successful, in another regard it was it wasn't successful in that I'd banned about 5 people, but one of them was just saying things that were total shite, but I should have just ignored them. So I'm going to try and work on that. Oh god, it's fucking tiring coming up here. Tired already. I don't know how, well the other thing is the data going to work here. Oh, it's definitely too hot. It's definitely I'm struggling. I'm actually struggling with heat. So this is what is this? I think it's St Ninian's Stirling. Oh, this is too hot. I shouldn't have taken this coat with me. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus. Right, that way, or this way? That way, this way. The sign will tell you. Broom Road. I really was a mistake taking this coat. Yeah, definitely. Oh well. It was definitely a mistake. I don't know if we'll need the sunglasses. Probably not. Probably not. So I plan to walk around in a big circle, we more than likely will end up going at the truck spotting bit. Or maybe we could just do a quick spot of truck spotting. Quick. It's sort of do with time, isn't it? It's like you think, oh, I'm going to go for a walk, you know, and you think about the time involved. So often, like, I've got this big idea, and maybe that's just what humans do. You get big ideas and you rein them back. One thing I did want to do a video, a sort of update, which I will do, but we could cover some of it now. This is about me and what I'm talking about and everything, and you know, that type of thing. I think it's time to move away. There's subjects. It's time to move away talking about the thing, the biological sex thing, because it's just stressing me out. Nobody cares. Nobody's listening. Leave the government to get on with it. God, it's fucking sweating like mad here. Just let the government get on with it. Let them sort it out. Well, not the government. The courts. And it's just one of these things where there's so much ignorance about it that there's a massive amount of ignorance about it. So, like, take for example biological sports. Oh no, I thought you said you weren't going to talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it. What I actually really enjoyed, and I am enjoying, is putting the classic cars on. The classic cars from Glams. That's good, because it's positive. Mr. White, you're from San Diego. No, Daniel is from San Diego. No, Mr. White's from San Diego. Never been there. I've never been to the US. San Diego. Is that in sorry if I sound ignorant here. Is that in California? San Diego. It's way over the west, isn't it? The west of the US, North America, and it's got better weather there, which means it's southern. It's more southern than where I am right now. So it's desert. Jim Rockford. That's a really stupid question. I mean, imagine going up to somebody, like, in the street and going, "Hi." I'm not even going to say it. Now, what we do in this challenge, we walk straight through roundabouts. That's what we do. But there's a car coming, so we'll have to stop and wait. So we're going to run down. I have realised that the high-vis jacket does cause a big difference. People. It does. So I go around. It does. It really does. And it's somewhat detrimental. We're not going to have time to stop too much. We'll keep going. Some of them get quite aggressive. It does affect them badly, yeah. Beaming in real life. Where are you at? Yes, Scotland, Great Britain, Scotland, Great Britain, or the political union of the United Kingdom. Oh no, it's the political union of Great Britain, I suppose. Central Scotland. I'm part of the Ulster Scots demographic. I'm Scottish, and I'm British. Right, here we go, Millhill Road, British Isles. Which caused arguments yesterday, because there was like Jerry Adams came on. This guy who's just like it'd be the same as having Jerry Adams on, and he was rampant. And I blocked him, but I shouldn't have blocked him. And you should like allow people to make a fool of themselves. Fuck off. Do you know that a lot of that Scottish bullshit was appropriated? When I was at university, Stirling University, there's a South African woman, forget her name, and she was quite volatile, mentally deranged, as I was as well, so it's not just me. And she what the fuck am I talking about? She did a talk, and it was about how fashion had been appropriated from Maasai warrior. And she said, oh, it's a bit similar what happened to Scotland. Scotland's tartan's been appropriated. Then I did a bit of research. It turns out that tartan's fucking bollocks, it's Victorian bullshit. And it didn't come from Scotland. So, if I'm talking shite, let me know in the comments that I'm wrong about tartan and kilts and all that crap. I always spoil everything, don't I? There's the LNER train to London. No, I don't know, does it go to London or does it change at Edinburgh? Said hi, Kevin Manson. I think that name comes from up north originally. I could be wrong. Right, so we'll go this way so we can catch trains. There's obviously a quicker way to go, which would be up the steps. I think what we'll do today is we'll just go round by the casts of Stirling, where Robert the Bruce's men stood on the cars. No, the English were on the cars. The weave Maguire. The weave is Celtic. Aye. Oh aye. Not wishing to start an argument. You not wishing to start an argument, that's what you do all the time. Start arguments. The clan system's a lot of pish. You know, it's just like it's a kind of fake story, isn't it? The clan system. Well, we'll get fucked over. Everybody gets fucked over by it's a hierarchical structure fucks you over. So you get fucked over from people above you. Right? So that's really what I'm fighting for, what I think I should be fighting for, or I hope I'm fighting for, is equality. And equality is cheap energy, healthy, plentiful food, well, the right to travel and cheap travel comes under cheap energy, readily available energy. What else is there? Freedom of speech, the ability to prosper. So if we start, what normally happens, we start going on, there's Stirling Castle. We start going down dead end arguments. When I say we, I don't mean me, I mean everybody, you know. We start going down dead end arguments about various things that the arguments are across the hierarchy. They're not up and down it. So the people above it are just laughing at you when you're arguing about, well, what? I don't know. Sports. You know, shite like that. Yeah, but sorry. Hey, watch, I don't press the wrong button here. I'm trying to. Hey, what have we got here? Busy, unlike uncle. Busy uncle. Oh, is that my dyslexia coming out? I don't even fucking know if I've got dyslexia. But I haven't really heard people going on about that much for a while. Everybody was going on about it. Hello. Deaths of the blood. Right. Adamu. Well, what I'm hoping to do is the reason I'm standing here. Right. Is to catch a train. Oh, I should have videoed it. Right, so I should have videoed it, but you know, with other phone. Well, never mind. Right, so we've caught a train. We've caught a train. There's a bike coming. I can hear it. So that was the train. Yeah, so let's have a read. Shite rolls downhill, but there's a sleeping giant awaiting in us. Free energy, plentiful bounty from vertical farms. Freedom. I suppose there is a reality about sort of certain things. Hiya. There's a reality. Cyclists. I suppose we better crack on with this walk. We've already caught one train. We might catch another train. I mean, I believe, obviously, that I believe in capitalism. You know, that you should be able to make your life better, you know, by working and, or you know, being clever and doing stuff in a fair and equitable manner. So, oh, there's loads of comments coming. I'm not keeping up with them. Where are you from? I'm not answering that one. London. Alright. Hi. I'm an Asian girl who watched your live from the other side of the continent. Alright. Welcome aboard. You Scottish. Is the Pope a Catholic? I don't know, is he? Fuck knows. Fuck knows. I would say aye. Irish. I'm Irish. That's weird, that. So I've just been looking at fucking Stirling Castle. Right? Go and Google it. Go and Google Stirling Castle. Stirling. Stirling Castle. And I also said the train was going to Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Now we've got, like, why are they fucking lying down? They know. Look at them beasts, they're amazing. I love them cows. This is proper farming. Look at them. This is proper farming, the cows. It's healthy. It's healthy for them, well, it's not healthy for them to get slaughtered, but I mean, it's just the nature of life, isn't it? I think this is fantastic. This is what the governments are trying to stop. So, and what happens is they come up with a cause, and then they monetise it. That's what happened with environmental. Alright, coos. That's what happened to the environmental thing. Greta Thunberg. There's Greta. A half-wit, silly idiot getting manipulated. I don't even think that cow is being manipulated. Oh, moving along. Another train. I suppose it is a busy time of day. Right. That's heading into Stirling. Yeah, you're a nice bloke. Oh fuck. Yeah, whatever. I'm not actually. I'm not a nice bloke at all. Man, I'm lucky. I got British and Scottish genes. Well, it's the British Isles. Mostly short. You're short. Yeah, well, the further north, this is the actual fact. Scottish people are shorter. It's about resources. England, London has the resources. London's the financial hub. Without that, we'd all be. Hello from Iran. Hello. Can you do it? Oh, fuck off, right? I'm not listening to this pish, right? I have to watch, not like read things out without, like, first. So that's Jovian Moffitt. Man, I'm lucky I got British and Scottish genes. Well, I mean, obviously, Scotland is in the British Isles. And, well, ironically, the Scots and the Welsh and the Irish are more likely to be ancient Britons than English people. And there's this sort of anti-British section of them that are anti-English, but ironically they're actually more likely to be British, or anti-British, more likely. But that's not the start of all that, because that caused problems yesterday when I was talking about that. It is not the British Union, yes, the Britons and Celts too. Yeah, sure. The Picts as well. So my understanding is the Picts are from the east of Scotland, and Scotland wasn't always Scotland, it was Pictavia. And the west is the Scots, so they're more like Irish. That's Gaelics, Irish, and they spoke it in the west of Scotland, and they speak it in the east. And you don't need to be around police cars. Nobody fucking talks Gaelic. Nobody. That cow doesn't fucking talk Gaelic. Nobody does. It's political bullshit. That's what it is. Right, okay. Do you like potatoes? I don't hate English people. Who does? Why does? The Scots all came from Ireland. Yeah, well, not really, but the Scots came from Ireland, probably. Well, I did. Oh, here we go again. I'll have to get this out. Quite a lot of demographics from Northern Ireland, Londonderry, Northern Ireland. So central Scotland, that's right here. Right over to Northern Ireland. And then you could also conflate this into the competence hierarchy. Think of Massey Ferguson, engineer who designed tractors. So you've got people who invented things, the British people, Scots, Irish. But like Massey Ferguson, Ferguson tractors, that mobilised the world agriculture. So that's competent people. They're not dumplings. So he'd been an Ulster Scot. Was his first name Harry? I think it was. Yeah, Scots don't hate the English people. That's just one of these political things. There is a lot that do, or they think they do. But who hates anyone? I mean, it's like, do I hate the English? No. Do I hate... I don't really hate anyone. I think this isn't quite a negative thing. Obviously, I don't know if it's supposed to be funny or something. Do you like potatoes? I mean, I eat potatoes quite a lot, yeah. It's not the British Union, it's Great Britain. Is this? For fuck, what is it? What the fuck is this quality? More than the Scots, Ireland. We are kindness. Everyone went to war with everyone, yeah. Colonial. Well, everybody's got to be colonial somehow or another, you know what I mean? So, like, the Scots colonised the Picts, for example, you know. So I think everything's colonial. William Wallace. Well, it was a power structure. William Wallace was a noble, one of the elites, Norman, and unfortunately he lost. Was defeated by the English at that time. That was before the Act of Union, quite considerable, few hundred years before it. And William Wallace, well no, that's Robert the Roos, we're thinking about Battle of Bannockburn. Right, so what we're going to do, they're talking about, I know, the Irish potato famine, which was not caused by Scottish. Well, it was the English. Well, I don't know about that. Why didn't you eat fish? And who caused it? That's like saying that the Highland clearances in Scotland was caused by the English. It's not true, right? It's not true. And you think the potato famine was caused by the English? I would say it was caused by the hierarchical structure, the competence hierarchy, because it's really about money and wealth and power. We have a choice up here. Money, wealth and power. I don't believe it's caused by the English. If you believe that, I'm not sure about it. I don't actually know enough about it to talk about it. I have read bits about it. My feelings are it was caused by the competence hierarchy. In other words, people don't want to pay. So how did they end up starving? It's okay, right? It's caused, the potato famine was caused by resources, the lack of resources, which we mentioned earlier, which is why I did mention London. So we've got a choice, we can go this way or go that way. So I don't have time. Do I have time? I think so. I think I've got time. 10:56. Right, hey, the Fisherman's Lodge for Brechin. Yeah. Brechin. My sister-in-law, the Celts, colonised the Picts. Aye. William Wallace. Well, the Wallace Monument. Oh, I could have showed you it there. I can't see it from here. I mean, the Scots. What did they cause the Boston Tea Party? How's you? I'm fine. So my sister-in-law, I probably told you this before, we'll do it again. My sister-in-law is from Sydney. Sydney is, right, in Australia. She went, and we stayed in Brechin. So little Brechin. She called it Brechin. We're staying in Brechin. And it was Little Brechin. I don't even know what Little Brechin's like now. I mean, it was I don't know if it's turned into a massive housing scheme, I imagine, probably. And we went to that nightclub in Brechin. What the fuck was it called? Forgot. Be my coloniser. Fuck you off. Right. French. Do you like potato? Maybe, aye. Robert Bruce is buried in my town. True story. British seem to know a lot about their history, right? Yeah. Get over it. Come to Asia. They'll love you. Oh, I'm sure. We should make a film of potatoes together. The Highland clearances were caused by the lowland Scottish nobles. Right. Well, hi. I don't know about that. I kind of thought it was the Highland Scottish nobles, you know. but well, where I am right now, I'm in central Scotland, and we traced our family tree back to Calendar, which is not that far from here. Why was Ireland divided? Brew. The English caused the genocide in Ireland. Oh, really? Right, sounds like a good idea then. Well, actually, my belief is nobody seems to like it. Well, a lot of people do, but it was caused by Europeans. Is right. There's obviously a language barrier going on here. Yeah, my feelings about it are is that British Isles should have stayed as one. And when Tony Blair decided that it had become some kind of peacekeeping twat, and that was in, about 25 years ago, maybe less. That was when we should have like flattened them, but we didn't. So here we go. Here we are. And now we're all getting screwed over. So it's all slightly irrelevant. Whichever side you want to be on or team, you're getting fucked over, and that's clearly happening. In Ireland. And this is why I blocked the guy yesterday, because I just couldn't cope with his bullshit. He said there was 100% employment in Ireland. I was like, how the fuck can that be? There's nowhere that's got 100% employment. Like, so I just thought, you're just talking shite. So it's from my point of frustration, I blocked him. But what I should have done is just backed off and kind of ignored him. So, right. We've got a good conversation going, so that's what matters, you know. But the British Isles, you're talking resources, and you're talking potato famine, lack of resources, Highland clearances, lack of resources, London, resources, its central location on the River Thames. We're talking resources, which is why London, what did it do? It fucking became huge, didn't it? Because of where it is. And there's obviously a way up north, like you go up to Thurso or Wick, there's nobody goes there. It's a way up north of Scotland. So what are people going to go there for? So, you start talking about resources and who pays for what. So there's a welfare bill. That's how the Barnett formula and everything works. We've also got AI, that sort of thing coming in. So we have problems with that side of things, with who pays for what, and so we have what did they call it again? It was the safety net. A freaking safety net. Safety net! So, that's a threat. So they've managed to quadruple the cost of energy. Oh, it's probably more than quadruple, isn't it? People take it for granted. Your electric bill is... That's what I don't like. And animals suffering as well. Malcolm Logistics up there. I don't like animals suffering because the owners can't afford the vet. I don't like people starving because they can't afford to buy decent food. And I don't like people not being able to put their heating on. Now, I'm high enough up the competence hierarchy that I don't have a problem with food, I don't have a problem with heating or any of that. Everyone's so maybe it was the tunnel that caused it. Might have been. I think we lost our host. You okay? I don't know, it seems to be working now. I think it was because we were under that tunnel. And it has done that before a few times. Who knows? Sometimes it's like, oh, is it my data or something like that, Yeah, okay, right. So let's try and catch up. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye! Bro, wait, welcome back. Welcome back. Turned it as HP. I am. Yeah, we live close to the border, and some over in Myanmar too. All right, I said something else there. Sorry. Right, fallen down a hole in this tunnel or entered a parallel universe. Bye. All right. Bye. Yeah. Good to see you back. What's going on? There's nothing I can do about it, is there? It's like, you know, there's a limit to what I can do. Like, the signal goes. Called by I used to have a friend from Myanmar before, but when it was killed by the military, I think we lost our host. Right, so what we've got now is... right, so we've got... Well, really... I have to go... We can't hear nothing. Is the mute been pressed on by mistake? The mute is not on. Can you hear me? Can you hear Deborah Williams? Hi. Can you hear me, Deborah? And they're winding me up. Can you hear me? We've had some problems with the connection. We can't hear you. Voice loud and clear. Oh yeah, right. So they're winding me up then. Yes. Right, so what I've got to do now, and I have to go home and get my breakfast, but if I went that way, I could film some trucks. But shouting as if we live in the distance. Well, you fucking do, you're on the other side of the world. Right, so we need to get going somewhere else. Away that way or this way, I don't know which way. There's the road right there. Let's go to a quick spot of car spotting. Truck spotting. We need to get the doofer ready. I'm pretty sure I've seen a road there. Ah, there's the road. Right. Are you... Where in Scotland are you? Central Scotland. I'm not shouting, sorry. Why am I shouting? I don't know, I'm just getting like that. Central Scotland. But what? Bro, can you communicate using the chat? No, fuck. Give us a chance, will you? I can only get my bloody trousers on, and you want me to start doing fancy stuff. I'm just trying to set up the other device. I'll try to. Oh, fuck off, hold on. Hold on! I'm gonna have to. Just watch the birds or something, will you? Yeah. I have a lot of trouble with this phone, like, you know, it's a pain in the neck. Are you near Hadrian's Wall? Nah, probably about 100 miles from Hadrian's Wall. Are you? Fit's happening, Maloon! Are you near? God knows. Dedicated, so we're going on hold. Aye, that's fucking brilliant. Aye, trousers, hose for legs. Scotland weather trying to bring me down. It's been doing that for the last 2,500 years. Flex was a nightclub in Brecon. Yes, Flex. I can remember going in there, and that is where Feely, this guy I knew from Inverbervie, I said to him as a joke, "Is the Pope a Catholic?" And he said, "Fuck knows." That's happened in Flex in Brecon in 1983 or something like that. Well, it depends the weight of the feathers. I mean, if you've got like 100 million feathers, it's heavier than... Is this an IQ test here that's going on here? Is steel heavier than feathers? Is this an IQ test to see if I'm dumb or thick or something? Because actually I can be quite thick sometimes. My father was born Hamilton. Well, that's down to the east side of Glasgow. Lanarkshire. Trousers. No, I can't communicate. Spot of what? I don't know. Car spotting. Truck spotting. Right. This is getting too much for me. My own success is overtaking my abilities. Yeah, it really is. I'm so, you know. You idiot. Right, so what's this in here? It's private, no public access. Right, so what we're going to do, we're going to do a bit of truck spotting. Right, so hang on there. You just go down there, right? Nobody's fooled. Nobody kens, nobody cares. Nobody cares. Oh, should I used the square? It's fucking upside down. See this fucking thing? It's a pain in the arse. Right, so I've got this other thing here, and it freezes. So you just, it's a problematic app, which I've been mumping about for fucking years. Would have been better bringing my old phone, but we'll see. Oh, we'll see, because it always fails, and I'll end up moaning about it all the time. But that's why I bought a new phone. But that's, you're on the live, you know. So, hello and welcome to the channel. It's recording. My English boyfriend loves it when I say trousers. Alright. So, somebody coming in. Look at all the litter that's here. Right, so we've got somebody with a berlingo. She doesn't look very happy. But most women never look fucking happy, do they? They're always mumping about something. Right, so we're at the A905. A905. This is the only live stream that offers brain nourishment. It offers complete and utter shite. It's what it offers. So we're hoping, we do hope, Wallace View residential. Right, okay, there's Wallace Monument. That's the clue there. Wallace View. Whiskey barrel planters. Mobile homes available now. Right now. I mean now. There, look. Do you see it? There's Wallace Monument. Right, so what I really want to do here, and as soon as a truck comes, my device will probably freeze. I want to film trucks. What do you think of Lifestyle by Young Thug? I don't know. What the hell are you talking about? I should start... I'm so unemployed. Oh, I'm semi-retarded. I don't think it's the reception, not the phone. This is only... Yeah, it's the reception. I don't think it's... I think it's alright now. It'll probably do the same thing when I go back. So we've got... It's pretty quiet today. Where's all the trucks? What's he doing? Why are you stopping there? You can't do that. Bloody reversing in there. Oh, there's a house in there. They think I'm from the council or something. See that car doing a go around? Right there, look. doing a go around. You turned off the wrong way and you nearly caused an accident. Okay. Anyone heard of Glencoe? Oh, you're talking about bloody... Don't start going on about the Campbells. Come on, don't start that one. Don't start going on about the Campbells. I don't know. The Campbells. This is quite a busy wee thoroughfare, this. Hiya, how you doing? It's quite a busy wee street. Oh, it's going away that way. It must be a caravan site. Not very friendly, but never mind. So this is like train spotting, aye. I like... Yeah, I'm not even going to ask it. Where are you from? Australia? Yeah, I'm from Australia. I like... That guy wasn't very happy. I mean, he's going about his business. He's just been down buying pornographic magazines and he's sneaking home in his caravan. Because obviously, if you live in a caravan, you're not going to have a wife and children or the rest, are you? You're fucked, aren't you? And he's going to go home there. He's probably got a bottle of Buckfast in his bag, and I've just videoed him. That's why he's not happy. He's not fucking happy because I've exposed him for the fucking weirdo what he is. All I needed to say was hi. All I needed to say was hello. How are you doing today? Isn't this a lovely day? I like to see people out there videoing trucks because I think it's a great hobby. You know what they say without shout. So I'm really waiting for a truck and there's no trucks. Your accent is... Ah, cool. You looking for Billy? I'm down with clowns. Oh, that's... Hiya. Right. How you doing? Yeah. What do you say? I don't know. I don't know if I can know. Right, so the other phone's working alright. What did he say? I just agree with people. I normally do that. If people say something, you go, aye. I found it actually does work. There was a king did that. And then, so basically you agree with them and then you go and do the total opposite. I mostly follow Marlon and watch his streams. There's a cyclist coming. Cycling. Oh yeah. That's great. Oh, great bit of footage of a cyclist. Yes. We like cycling. This is a cycling channel. Yes. We like cyclists. We do. We never say mean things. Somebody said to me, it was a subscriber came round and said, I said, oh, sorry, I hope you didn't think I was taking the piss out of them folk. And he goes, you take the piss out of everyone. And I thought, actually, he's right. I do. Right. But if he waves at me, he'll get sacked. That's probably what he wants. The truck spotting thing's just not working, which leads me to believe, well, the tip's near here, that's why that guy's got his trailer. What I find is, sorry I'm shouting, I'm outside the road. Trailers are a pain in the neck. So I tend to use vehicles. Well, of course I've got a van, so I'm lucky that way. But it's actually a camper van, but I use it as a van. So I can't see because of the sun here. Yes, there's a store in my town that imports it from Buckfast. Buckfast! It's a place I've always wanted to go to. I always wanted to visit Buckfast. Right, well this is just a walk. This is supposed to be me having a bit of fresh air before my breakfast. Yes. Would you support Scotland being divided into East and West? What with? Well, it is already divided. That's a GSI. That's just a fear of GSI. Oh, look at the blue smoke coming out of the exhaust. Oh my God. Did you see that? The engine's fucked. A GSI. Zafira, it's been hammered within an inch of its life. It's a turbo. Oh, you can smell it. I can smell it. That burnt oil. Oh, it's a wonderful smell. The Zafira GSI before the VXRs. Good bad car spotting right there. Right, so would you support Scotland being divided into East and West? That's an interesting thought, but it's the way you formulate your question. You know, East and West. So there is a split that goes from my living room window all the way up to where the Fisherman's Lodge is. Yeah, right, Fisherman's Lodge, are you still watching? Don't know if the Fisherman's Lodge is. Go and look at the Fisherman Lodge channel. Fisherman Lodge, he's a great guy. Great guy. He lives in Brecon. Right, so the split, the geological split, sort of goes diagonally up through Scotland, and it lands up at the Fisherman's Lodge in Brecon. You got it's fertile ground, farming ground, all the way from here. Do you know this truck spotting's just not fucking works? There's trucks here. There's no trucks. I haven't seen any trucks. I'm not moving until I get a truck. Right, so the Fisherman's Lodge in Brecon, which is Angus, Pictavia, Pickland, where the Picts. But I must point out that my grandparents they farmed here. It's way over there. But they were Picts. They came from Aberdeenshire, which is further north than the Fisherman's Lodge. It's further north than Brecon and Montrose. Now, if you look up my name, no, don't. But there's a pocket of children and grandchildren that I caused, which happened when I was up in. That's a nice Mercedes. That is nice. That's all right. Isn't that coupe? It's got I like the way all the windows open. Right, and that's round about Mary Kirk. I've got grandchildren there. I've got a son that doesn't talk to me there, and a daughter-in-law. It's not really our business, is it? She was all right. I met her at my dad's funeral. Blah blah, fucking blah. What shit are you talking now? My other son, I don't know where he is. I can't even find him on the internet. I mean, he's really clever because you can find me on the internet. You can't find him on the internet. He's totally went under the radar. I've got another son in Johnshaven. I've got a daughter in Johnshaven. So I procreated as best my abilities at the time, and then I gave up. So, but I did try. Rubbish removal. I wonder if that's any good, that job. Some people don't like they don't like being videoed. So you've got to like keep your calm, and you know, like, just because I did get attacked once by a woman and she kicked me, and I sort of jumped out of the way, and then I threatened to kill her, which it all went south from there on. That's why I couldn't put it on YouTube. I overreacted. That's the thing. I was watching that this morning about violence and everything. If somebody attacks you, there'll be a lot of them don't tell. Like say a woman goes on and goes, I was assaulted by my boyfriend. He punched me, you know, and then they don't say, well, I already kicked fuck out of him before he punched me. They don't say that, do they? So, right, okay, you're kind of getting away off topic here. So already divided into Catholics and Protestants. Oh my God. Oh my fucking God, don't say that. I'm not reading that out. Well, I mean, the middle classes, the liberal, I don't know, what you talking about, liberals? I don't mean politically, well, I do mean politically, I suppose. You get, right, so here, in central Scotland, you've got, this is a really tricky subject, talking about Catholics and Protestants, it really is. It's not an easy topic. You know, I really shouldn't talk about it, especially when I'm filming the other camera on. So basically, you got communities that are, you know, divided. They're divided into that or the other, but I think the reality is they're not really, you know. Right, they're not really. Oh, there's a truck, right, we've got a truck spotting, yep. We've got a truck, it's Cougar Right, we've been here all this time to spot a truck, and we have spotted one. There it is. Go God. Oh my God, that stinks. That has just came out of the tip, and it stinks. Right, so I think we can safely continue with our walk. This area of it is over. I'm going to go home now. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go, but I might go. I might go back. There's a van coming. I might. Immense possibility of air conditioning specialist. I can't see how I'm just got fucking air conditioning down there in the middle of nowhere. Fuck's sake. Immense possibility of potato. Yeah, well, I've got tatties left over for yesterday. God bless all. Yep, thank you. So a car in. Well, whatever, who cares? It's already divided into Catholics and Protestants. Buckfast is nectar from the gods. I like it actually. Aye, the Abbey is awesome. What is this for? What is your favourite beer? That's a great question. What's my favourite beer? Wow. Newcastle Brown Ale. But I think it's just because I drank it when I was young. And I sort of say it's my favourite beer when there's better beers than that. But I like beer. There's nothing I like better than a nice pint of beer. I like dark beer. Ale. You know, dark beer sort of thing. So I'm waving at everybody and they're just thinking, what the fuck's that? And my favourite beer, I like real ales. I spent time in Yorkshire and I loved drinking ale down there, but I think it was Smith's at that time, John Smith's. So in my town that imports it from Buckfast. Would you support Scotland being divided in East and West? Have I answered that question? Lose your contact lenses out there, Scotty. It was typo, bro. Chill. Yeah, bro, he's good. Bant's really good mod. It's much better now. I love Buggy here is in Kentucky. Ah, right. So you go all the way to Kentucky and drink that stuff. Oh, okay, right. I recently get your brush out, get some sweeping up done. Follow Marlon and watch his streams, but 2 ml watch. Oh, Bucky, aye. Bad boys mad. A bottle of Bucky come home with less than what they had. Are you Billy Connolly? Is Billy Connolly Billy Connolly? Right, from States here. Hi. Oh no, your accent is hood. Good, I suppose. Come on now. You're looking for Billy. I'm down with clowns. Right, okay, so I think Are you American? I like his lesbian haircut. Fucking halfwit. It's not a fucking haircut. How can it be a haircut? That's like a stupid thing to say. It's like a half-wit thing to say. It's not a fucking haircut. It's not a lesbian haircut because it isn't a haircut. It's not a haircut, obviously, because... Oh, here. Are you alright? You're gonna fall down a hole here, eh? Right. It's not a haircut. And I'm not American. No. Not. Like you say. What a fucking dumb thing to say. I haven't blocked MD so far. I'm exercising restraint. Bendy sounds like a MAGA redneck. I mean, that's American bullshit, isn't it? I mean, I'm in Scotland. We don't, you know, we don't really, well, we are redneck. We're original, well, actually, the rednecks probably are the Scots that have moved to, yeah, it is. It's a fucking rednecks. Well, who is it that founded it's just getting tricky. The KLu Klux Clan. A druid. Funny rascal. Right. The rednecks. So I have got a red face, a red neck, and that's because I'm from Scotland. Which is, I have to go over the geography again. It's from, you know, we've got fair skin. And the reason we've got fair skin is because of the weather. The weather is shit, you know, so you don't... Like, okay, I'll tell you a story about a recent killing in Fenguarola. Right, so, right, we're going to cross the road. Right, oh, nah, well, there's not really any trucks come this way. There's a stupid idea. Canadian, yeah, a lot of Scots went to Canada as well, didn't we? So, Canadian, oh, where are they going? Oh, they're picking up bins. Right, so, oh, they're dropping stuff off. Alright, stop him off. He's got to run up there, grab that bucket. Probably quite a good exercise, that job, isn't it? Right, so we're going back this way. We'll go a different way though. Canadians, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, eh? We're going to run out of battery as well. So I think we'll end this video here. Oh shit. So thanks for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe and we'll get you in the next video. Right, where were we? Yeah, I'm going to start talking about KLu Klux Clan, so I don't think that's a good idea. That's almost as bad as talking about Catholics and Protestants. It's almost as bad as talking about lesbian haircuts. No, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. South Africa looks cold this time of year. I had the wine. Didn't have the wine. And my father came to Canada in 1927. Right. Oh, I subscribed. Oh, brilliant. Now, I'm going to go this way. Well, either the option. Either I'm going to have to go back the way we came. Hi, new. Here, I left my lighter in the refrigerator. Right, my grandfather immigrated to Australia from away over there in the distance. See that hill? He lived, it's the other side of that hill actually. The farm was over there. He left in 1973. But a lot of my, oh, we need to end this. I thought you were ending this video. Fuck's sake, aye, let's end it. Right, so here we are, beautiful scenery. Only one truck. Bye. Only one fucking truck. That was terrible. I mean, you do often get a lot of trucks go down. There's actually a lot of truck depots down there. Oh, wait a minute, I've just cracked it. They're resurfacing the road in Famine. That's it, that's why there was no trucks. So I picked the worst possible time to go. Truck spotting down there. Couldn't have picked a worse time. There's no trucks going up there because you can't get through Famine. So all the trucks and buses and everything are going away up a different way. And the only traffic you've seen there is local traffic to fill in. It's over there. And so I need to get scooting on a bit here, get back home. Right, well, we're sort of halfway into this actually. I mean, the battery might fail as well. It might be another thing that kills it. What's the fascination with trucks? Truck spotting, well, you've got to start somewhere. I like them. What is the fascination? I've actually struggled to explain this, but they are about identity. They are, without them, we'd be struggling to survive. They transport everything that we need around. I think there is the thing about identity was the names on them harks back to a past before greedy corporations really started to spread their tentacles out. So if you see a truck that's got somebody's name on the side of it, it could be, well, Archie Ferguson for example. That's a real man, and I knew him when I was being brought up in Fort William, and he died, but he died in an accident. But I mean, he'd probably more than likely be dead now anyway, because this was a few years ago. But rest in peace, etc. So he was a real man with a trucking company, a real person. So what happens now is we've sort of turned into like corporate drones, and it's going that way more, where you're not really an individual. You're just like a corporate drone. I already said that. That's twice I've said that. And that's where the communist thing sort of is leading us, where you've just got a number. You're not a person. No, you're not a man or a woman. You're a corporate drone. And that's where their 50-minute gulags come in. So there's things happening here and everywhere throughout the world that are attempting to and successfully taking our privacy away. Freedom. And that was just because you asked what's the fascination with trucks. Well, for the most part, it could be it's just a way of having a channel, a YouTube channel. So I'm an artist, but ostensibly. So what are you going to do? What are you going to look? Going to look at fishing boats? Well, yeah, go and look at fishing boats then. So you can. Woodman, I'm from Pakistan. All right, the 8-lane highway going 100 miles. You couldn't get a pick for it. I don't know. Woodman, very nice lady, very friendly. I'm hoping I can get past here. I don't even fucking know. It could be a dead end. We were born with a barcode, yeah. I sort of got into that, didn't I? I kind of got in there, didn't I? I got into that, didn't I? What's the fascination with trucks? So it's somewhere to orientation yourself. So it could be. It's a sign of. It's an autistic thing as well. It could be. So it started off with the art. When I was doing art, I was talking about autism and truck spotting, bus spotting. So there's a bus spotter that I watch. So bus spotting is quite specific. Train spotting. So it's a play in all these things. I think. So in one hand, I'm probably taking the piss a bit. On the other hand, truckers are great. I mean, you know, they're doing that job day in and day out. They're professional drivers and they've got to put up all sorts of shite. You know, from the government and from stupid rules and laws and crap. I don't even fucking know where I'm going here. I'm in a farm. It's just a dead end. Ugh. Fucking looks like it. I think so. I think I've fucking come the wrong way. Oh no. Just get through that fence. Oh, I think I've come onto private property. Oh dear. I like listening to your accent. Reminds me of my dad's. We lost him in 1974. I'm sorry to hear that. Where are you going? I don't know. I think I'm lost. I'm going to have to turn back. I was hoping to catch up with that road. Right. If I keep following along here. Yeah. Where am I going? I don't know where I'm going. Never been here before. So that's asbestos roof on there. And it's got steel on the side. Cladding. Plastic gutters. Now the reason that farmers use asbestos sheets is they're cement, well, fibre cement. Fibre cement is quieter. Like with the rain beating down. There's problems with metal. Aluminium can corrode, metal corrodes. Metal's very noisy and it creaks and moves with the heat and everything. And asbestos sheets, these ones, they're more practical for farmers and they're actually quite easy to work with as well. I used to do that for a living. Right, yeah, they see you and I probably... This here, I mean, they've obviously, it looks like they've sold off the properties there. It's like a community. Oh God. What do you think? Okay, right. Am I Scottish or Irish? Said hi. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Jessica. Sorry if I'm missing anyone. There's quite a lot of comments going. Yeah. So your dad, last time was 74, your dad, right? Yeah, I mean, it's Scotland. We've moved on from politics here, right enough. This conversation was, and we got into the Ku Klux Klan, which was quite negative. I learned English language. Your English language is best. Yeah, well, I'm Scottish, but I'm speaking English, yes. So with Scottish accent. And I've been, now I'm going to say this, you're going to have to turn it round. I've been to university. Did you hear that? Right, so that's why my accent is more educated. Yes, sound like a fanny. It's not fucking educated at all, you sound like a complete dumpling. Right, okay, where are we? Okay, that makes sense. Right, thank you. Innate. Looks more like a Frenchman than a South Afrikaans. Oh, for fuck's sake! A Frenchman, you twat! I'm fucking French. I've been to France. I actually love France. Who wouldn't? That's why I've got 2 French cars. Citroën, I've got 2 Citroëns. Yeah. France, French. There's nothing about me at all French, right? So I pressed the wrong button. If you're talking about me, oh shite, all the I'm Germanic. The ignorant thing to say if you think I'm French. I'm not French. The Gauls are completely different. They've got like wee funny noses and pointy faces. I'm Germanic, I'm Celtic, I'm British, Scottish, white, Northwestern European, I'm fucking French. And then the Normandy, that was the North, they were Vikings, Norse people. So fucking French, I don't even look at all French. I could be mistaken for Danish, German, probably Danish more likely, the British Isles. I'm not fucking French, I don't mind being French, so it's not a problem, but I just don't look French at all, right? Unless you meant somebody else maybe. I have to stop. I knew. Have you seen India? Yes. No, I've never been there. I know Indian people. I've spoken to quite a lot. Yeah. Let's see what else we've got here. I knew my heritage that come back said basically 45% Scottish, and we all thought we were Irish. Well, there's Ulster Scots, which is Northern Ireland and Scotland, Central Scotland demographic, which would be in my father's side. So, if you're Scottish, it's the British Isles. It'd be hard not to be intermingled throughout the British Isles. I think when you're putting it, there's a lot of political ideologies that twist the narrative. So, oh God, this book's taking too long, isn't it? Political ideologies twist the narrative. Yeah. So, we did get a snotogram come in. Scottish accent is the best poetry. Said you were an artist, think, so what type of art do you make? Recent painting. It's going abroad, but it's conceptual art, I think. It's actually another thing, I'm not exactly sure what sort of art I make. If you're talking about how do you make art, physically how do you do it, but you've got to think about it as well, haven't you? So it's quite interesting, this thing. Paintings, pastel drawings is my favourite. So that type of fine art, I suppose, is what it is. But it's conceptual and abstract. So the most recent painting I did was it was It was a woman got in a Mini Cooper and knocked a clock down. Over there, Bridge of Allen, over near the Ross Monument, away over to the left of it. So I went over and videoed it. It's on YouTube. Western Arms Mini Cooper S. Look it up. And I did that artwork of that event. So you've got the elements of. So really, I'm looking at humanity. So I'm talking about the conceptual side of art. The mini, the clock, the clocks. There's clocks everywhere. That's part of our past, Protestant past. You have to be on time. You have to work. There's no shirkers. You're not allowed not to work under Protestant. Everybody pulls their weight. There's the ideology behind it. So the clock, the mini, the hotel, and there was a no entry sign. So you could see that if you want to look through. Probably, I've got loads of videos right enough, but Western Arms Mini Cooper S. Search for that, and you'll see that artwork. So that's a roundabout over there, pretty much where we're supposed to be going. So, right, potato merchants. That's the sort of art I do. Yeah. So what I'll do is. A lot of the videos, I do too many videos, well not too many, but I do a lot of videos, and so I'll maybe get material from the videos. So there's lots of plans afoot, you know, but I still haven't really done anything, but should really do art out and about, maybe go on a roundabout and do some art or something. Then there's a tin, some litter louting, litter lout. Has done some rubbish splitting, but we don't have a bag to carry them with. That's the other thing I do. I tidy up the community. Probably got fucking. They always like throw them out in the half fucking. Yeah. This one's already been squashed. Right. So I never brought a bag. You sit. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry these. Anyway, it's fucking awful. People come out of the country and chuck fucking litter out there. I'm not going to be able to. I'll lay them down there and I'll get them the next time. I think. What type of art do you? Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's loads of comments coming, so I'm not keeping up with this. Do you have a website? Google my name, yeah, Lucinda Ferguson. Do I have? I don't really have. No, that's another failing. I haven't been able to set up my website. What an idiot. Lucinda Ferguson. Basically, the best place to see my art is here. Really. Poor animals, aye. Potato merchants. Yeah, well, I mean, you can write that serendipity. Well, not really, because it is potatoes are grown a lot here, so you know, not really. It's the sort of thing you would expect, really. So you need to look into the history of that and probably how Scottish people and Irish people survived. Yeah, I know we had the potato famine in Ireland. Serendipity. I'm struggling a wee bit to keep up with this, actually, because this walk has turned out to be like longer than I thought. Well, I had a rough idea I was going to do this, and I never really there's a butterfly. I never really totally and utterly decided on it, you know. So here we are. It is quite a walk, yeah. And I'm amazed the thing's still going, actually. I thought either the battery would pack in or the data would run out. Yeah, it's not, I mean, potatoes. They tried planting potatoes abroad, didn't they? They did. Fish and chips are good. Oh, aye. Yeah, the famine was in Ireland. I seen India, aye. Can you please say where Vikings? It's an occupational hazard. Vikings. Vikings. The Vikings, yeah. I have a fat fucking I have a fat well, we're just going to hide that because you can't say things like that. Right, so that's the first person. So I'm just hiding the user on the channel, right? You can't say things like that. You can't say things. Well, I don't know about YouTube's rules, but I know my rules are you can't say anything about underage stuff, right? You can say the F word, you can say the C word, you say all these different things, but you can't say things that are overtly. Why the fuck am I? Why do I care? Like, you can't say things like that about overt sex. You know, I suppose there's different levels, isn't there? Because it's just rude. That's why, right? That's the only reason. It's rude. Many potatoes are planted in Ireland because it gives a very, yeah, that's right, abundant crop as well as being a hardy crop. Many people are, but their ration of potatoes and bread given to. It's just that you're talking about atrocities. We're really like, let's just think about now, right? We need equality, not equality. I'm not talking about gay marriage. I'm not talking about that stuff, right? I'm talking about we need equality. So we need reasonably priced, so cheap priced energy, and people need to be healthy. They need to have healthy food, and they need to be able to travel. They need to be able to drive. They need to be able to afford a car. They need to be able to go places, go and get a job, go work. We need to be able to prosper. So that's what you're talking about. Potato famine. People starve to death. So what caused that? So I'm not entirely sure, but I'll go do a bit of research on that when I get home. I need to get on with this, or I'll fucking starve to death. I haven't even had any breakfast yet. I just haven't. I wouldn't be surprised if some people get fed up. I'm gonna have to. What? Oh my god. So we're gonna get moving. It's too long. There's 33 people watching. Fucking hell. It's massively successful. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to end it. The reason is that I've got a phone call going to come in soon. Famine. You could carry on talking about this on the to that bridge before phone call happens. So it's prime farmland we're at. Prime farmland. Yeah? Prime farmland. Do you see it? Anyway, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everybody to come along, because if we do get cut off shortly, which we might, wasn't just spuds, the Irish, but bacon. Yeah, I've got plenty of bacon in my fridge. We're all gathered up by the English and saying, aye, everybody's to fucking blame. Nobody's innocent in the past. Nobody. You've got to be positive about it. It's like you're arguing over the deck chairs. That's what you're doing when you do that. You've got to think about it now. Where do we go from here? My great grandfather was a farmer who left Ireland for Canada in the 1800s. Hello, Maxie. Right, we're about to be leaving. We're about to be ending this live stream. I'm hoping to get to that railway bridge where my phone call comes in. The idea was it's supposed to be an hour-long video, and it's an hour and a half. But it's because I stopped to do that truck spotting. It wasn't just spuds. Yeah, we've already went through that. It's the thing, if you fuck people over, they'll fuck you right back. So that's what happens. In the end, does it really matter? So look at some of the most successful countries in the world. They're not having enough children, so they're going to be dead in another 50, 100 years. So it's all somewhat irrelevant. Feminism's probably brought us down. Feminism has destroyed our wealth. Feminism and wealth has destroyed our heard a fucking peep there. But we're going to make it. Feminism and wealth is destroying Western civilization and everything else that goes around it. And it's self-centered behaviour by self-centered people, and that includes me. Right. So that's right. Actually includes me. Self-centered, gratuitous behaviour from selfish people. There was talk that we're going to put a railway line, a railway station here. Probably up on the left. Whether they do it or not, I don't know. Skeoch Farm. Oh, somebody's caught fire down there, look. Right, so thanks for watching this video. Please like, share, go and have a look at my videos. Bye! Somebody's caught fire here. That's weird. There's been a fire. Right, so we're going to go now. We'll go to the other side and I'll take my phone call. Don't know what the script is. There was an electric car. Well, I don't know about that. Thanks for Right. Yes. So it's so shaky. It's too busy. It's too busy. Just amazed this thing's fucking working. Oh fuck, get off of here. So thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Bye. We'll get you in the next one. Ski off roundabout. Okay, sorry about that everybody, the phone keeps ringing.